Hey everyone, so today's video we're going to go to a few film and location spots of the movie No Reservations. This movie came out in 2007 and is directed by Scott Hicks. This movie is under the drama movie. The two stars in this movie are Catherine Zeta-Jones as Kate Armstrong and Aaron Eckhart as Nicholas Palmer. So today we're going to go to a couple of film location spots in not only Brooklyn, but also Manhattan. So the first spot we're going to go to in Brooklyn is Kate's apartment, which is located at 8 Montague, Terrace, and Remsen Street in Brooklyn. So let's get it. So here we are. We're at Kate's apartment. This is where some of the small scenes that happen outside of this apartment building. Now, some of you guys may be wondering, did they film inside of this apartment building when they were living in? No, they did not. The reason why is that this is for many of the people who lived in this apartment building, so it would be disrespectful to film inside their homes. So what they ended up doing is pretty much filming inside a one of those movie studios in LA or New York, one of those locations. So in the movie, the apartment was supposed to be located only a few blocks from the restaurant, but the reason why they chose this apartment building in Brooklyn instead of one near the actual restaurant in Manhattan is because it looked really good in the movie. I would have to say I would not change the scene at all in the movie. I think it went really well with it. Now, as I go closer to the door, I didn't want to go too close because people were living in. As I saw people in the window, I want to show you the front of the door. So the door looks a little bit different. The outside around the door looks the same. Just pretty much the door and a little bit of light a little bit differently compared to the picture before. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this film location spot of Kate's apartment. Alright, the next film location spot we were at is Bleecker Street and Mulberry Street in Manhattan. So now we went from Brooklyn to Manhattan, and this is where I would say a small 5 to 10 second clip in the movie. Pretty much the city background vibe. And I wouldn't change it for a bit. It was very quick and went well with the movie. Looked a little bit different from the picture to now. Just a little bit, but yeah, I wouldn't change it for a bit at all. Alright, we are at the next film location spot, and some of you guys may be wondering, who passed away? Why are you showing us this? Well, if you guys may or may not know, Matthew Perry, who was a popular actor and also comedian, passed away recently, and this is where he was on the TV show Friends that was really popular in the 1990s, early 2000s. That was filmed here, and everyone wanted to pay his respect by putting flowers in front of that building. So now back to the film location spot of the movie. So this is where the restaurant was taking place. And some of you guys may be wondering, what do you mean two restaurants? Well, in the movie, Kate not only worked for a restaurant, but she also owned one later on. So this is where Kate owned the so-called restaurant that she pretty much ran with her and the guy that she was dating. And yeah, I have to say this is a really good film location spot in the movie. So the outside of it is all within the movie. Now for the inside, not the kitchen. The kitchen was not filmed in there. I talked to the guy inside of this place. He did not want to be shown on the camera or filmed at all. He just answered my question. And I said to him also, I said, was the whole inside of it filmed in there? He's like, no. The reason why is that it was too small of a space. So what they did, they just recorded the outside of this building. Which I was shocked. But when I went inside of this building, it looks totally different than in the movie because how small it was. Because in the movie, there's a lot of space. Then you go in there, it looks like you can fit like maybe 5 people in there. So, yeah, I would say that. I would say I wouldn't change it at all in the movie. I think it's really perfect how they put it at this location spot. I almost forgot to tell you guys that this film location spot is located at 98 Bedford Street and Grove Street, Manhattan. And this is Kate, Nick, and Zoe's Bistro. So this is where, like I said, this is their own restaurant. So the next film location spot we were at is 370 Bleecker Street and Charles Street, Manhattan. So this is where Kate was working at. It was right before she was about to open her own business, if you guys want to know about that. So this was a restaurant when they filmed the video. Then as time went on, the business didn't do so well and it ended up being different stores. And now it's a clothing store, a high-end clothing store. So yes, mostly all the scene that had happened in the restaurant had happened in this building right here. So I was trying to go inside this building and show you the inside of where it all happened, but the manager in the building did not want me to record. So now we're pretty much stuck out here. But yeah, I honestly wouldn't change for a bit. I think it was a really good idea to, record at this location, especially inside of this so-called restaurant when they had it, because it looked really good. It was well done. Yeah, I wouldn't change it for a bit. But I do have to say though, I wish that they had the apartment building down the street from this, because it would have been a pretty good, scene to show from one end to another on one block. But it is what it is. But now for the outside and inside of the building of how it looked from before and now. Like I said, it could not go in there. So I have to say though, it looked a lot different since 2007 when they first made this movie. And yeah. Last but not least, the final film location spot we were at is 320 West 21st Street and 8th Avenue. So this is where Zoe, which is played by Abigail Breaston, went to school here as Kate was dropping her off. And this was only, one scene for the front of the building, maybe two. But the inside of this school was also filmed. When they did this, they did it during Christmas break. So this is when no one was at the school. So all the kids were at home and they were able to film most of the scenes here. I wouldn't change this scene at all. I think it's a really perfect spot to film a movie at. I feel like they had filmed more movies at this school before, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, guys, those were the few film location spots of the movie No Reservations. Comment down below which film location spot in this movie was your favorite. On top of that, comment down below which scene in the movie was your favorite. And before I go, if you guys would like me to do any other film location spots in New York City metro area of TV shows or a movie, comment down below as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Peace.